for the Indians, which area they can win without the support of the Chinese and the Malay? None of the parliament they can win without the support of the Malay and Chinese. So our situation is like that, the minority situation in this country. So they need to think very carefully, where are we heading? 50 years ago, or 60 years ago, or 65 years ago, we had 15% population.
Yes.
Today we have only 7% or 7.5%. Another 15 years, where will we be winner?
Smaller, because our numbers are dropping every
So
year.
we need to think before even we ask what we want. If the cabinet, if the government can create a minister or position for a minority group minister, that position will be there for the future.
Correct.
So that means the future in minority group in this country, where we all are minority, the Indians are minority, where we talk about the
Portuguese,
Siamese, Orang Asli, all these people are minority. So they will have a voice in the parliament and in the cabinet. This is what I'm asking. See?
But on that point, actually, you bring a very good point up, Dato. You talk about, actually, us Indians, I just found out, was that we only make up about 7% of the electoral base. Apparently, in 22 seats, that's our most. We make up 10% of the total voters in that constituency. So we are very small. But one thing, and I want to get your opinion on this, Indian leaders now still stick to the age-old strategy of only vying for the vote from the Indians, especially the Tamil community. They speak in Tamil. They use what was used by their predecessors and their contemporaries. Do you think that the new Indian Indian leader should accept that we cannot win any seat without the other races' vote, and become more of a multicultural, adopt a more multicultural persona in our campaigning, in order to secure that vote and then become put in a place of power to make the much needed changes?
Yeah, I mean, many of the leaders, they realize that because they know that they cannot win without the support of the Malay and the Chinese voters in their constituency or their parliament. And of course, their role is, when they become a member of parliament, their role is not only for one particular race, but it's for the constituency.
Yeah.
You see, the other thing is, what we are lacking here in this country, people vote based on party system. Okay, they don't vote because I'm Chandrakumanan or Vinod or whatever. They see where you are. Either you PH or you are Perikatan National, or you pass or your BN line. So they base on that. You see? So if they base on that, what is going to happen to the people is that you are voting a person, sometimes you are giving in a chance to a person who are not even caliber to carry out your duties as a member of parliament in your constituency. You are not looking or valuing your candidate, who you are voting, because your base is purely on the party system. Because you feel that, oh, he's from Pakatan Harapan, definitely we're going to vote for him. He's from DAP, definitely we'll vote for him. He's from Perikatan National, definitely we'll vote for him. Well, that concept is okay, good. But what about the credibility of the candidate? What about the works that is going to carry out in your area? Does he knows about your area? Or is he a local in that area? Sometimes parachute candidates just win. You take, for example, DAP. They'll put their candidate anywhere. You know, from Kota Melaka, he will jump to, where's the place? In Penang. In one of the seats, he'll win. And from Penang, he'll come to Perak, he'll still win. Because DAP. Because the Chinese voters will still support DAP no matter what.
Yes,
you know,
yes.
because they know they need their DAP voters there. But for else, for the Indian and for the Malays, they are divided. They are divided in the sense that no, this is Pakatan Harapan, we'll vote for Pakatan. This is PN, we vote for PN. Because they're thinking that way.
Correct.
You see, you mean to say that Barisan Nasional did not have any good candidates in the last election? They had quite a number of good candidates. All the Indian candidates lost except for Tapa.
Datuk Saravanan. Yeah, Saravanan, yes.
Yeah. Because Datuk Saravanan has done his work there. You see? And he has covered all the races there. Even like places like Sungai Siput, Tan Sri Vigneswaran lost because the candidate was Pakatan Harapan candidate. So people went on either Pakatan Harapan or BN. See, this is what people's mindset should change in this country. If that changes, then people can have their own candidates who they want to bring to parliament and talk for their interests in the parliament.